Hi, Brenda here. This short tutorial is on how to order an Intow custom slalom rope online. My goal for IntowOnline.com is to let skiers order online yet still be able to get a custom-made rope or handle. To order a custom-made Intow slalom rope, click on IntowOnline.com. Then scroll down and click on Slalom Mainline Tournament Series. I set my online website up to imitate the process you would go through if you were talking to me on the phone. Basically, I ask you a lot of questions which appear as options. The first option is the color of the last long section, from 39.5 to the handle end of the rope. My standard is the white parallel braid, but you can pick any color that you like. The next option is the pylon loop size. Starting in 2004, Malibu put a slightly bigger ball in their pylon, so if you're skiing behind a Malibu boat, model year 2004 or later, you're going to want to pick the Malibu loop. Otherwise, you're going to choose the standard loop. Now, if you're going to be using these ropes in a tournament, and there's going to be all brand of boats there, including Malibus, you would choose the 4-inch loop. Or if you're an individual skier that skis behind both a Malibu and, for example, a Mastercraft, you would choose a 4-inch loop. The majority of my skiers are going to pick the standard loop. The next option is starting loop, which means where do you want me to start your rope at? A lot of my skiers, I start their ropes at 22 off and 28 off. But for example, let's say you want me to start your rope at 28 off, but at the beginning of the season you need to ski like for a month or so to get back into skiing shape at 22 off. I could make the 22 off section where it disconnects. So I would start your rope at 28 off and splice the colors together through 39.5, and also send you the 22 off section as a separate detachable section. So that way, like for a month or so until you get into skiing shape, you can start at 22 off. But after that, you can take that section off and put it up for the rest of the year. This way you don't have a lot of extra rope laying there in your boat. So pick the line length you'd like me to start your slalom mainline at. The last option is, do you want the rope to be standard length, which means you'll be putting it on the pylon, or switch length? I still get a few skiers every year that want a switch length rope. So that's why I have this option on there. Most of you guys are going to pick the standard length. Once you've answered these questions, then add the slalom rope to your cart. And you'll see that you've got a slalom mainline that I'm going to start at 28 off. It's going to be the standard size small loop. The last long section will be black, and it'll be standard length. Let's say you'd like for your rope to go to 41 off. You're going to go back to Shop Home and scroll down to the 41 off loop and add it to your cart. Now you see your slalom mainline is still there, but you've added the 41 off loop to your rope. Now let's say you'd like to add a couple of extra loops. Go back to Shop Home, scroll down. Popular choices are ones between 32 and 35, so let's say you'd like to add that extra loop to your rope. Click on Add Cart, and now you'll see that you've still got your 41 off loop there, but you've got an extra loop between 32 and 35. Okay, so now let's say you'd like to add an extra loop between 35 and 38. You go back to Shop Home and scroll down and click on the extra loop for 35 and 38. So now you've got a rope that starts at 28 off, goes through 41 with an extra loop between 32 and 35 and one between 35 and 38. If this completes your custom slalom mainline, then you're ready to proceed to checkout, and you would click right here. That's how it's done online.